What's going on YouTube? This your boy Trucker named Jay checking in. We at the crib, still on home time. Was supposed to pull out tomorrow morning, but just give you a quick update of what's going on. Okay, boom. So everybody knows when I came back to Swift, my intentions is to be a mentor. Money-wise, of course, but also just because I love mentoring. You know, that's just something that I had a passion for. I keep in contact with all my recent students, but it's mostly for the money. Let's be 100. So y'all see them blocks dangling, but so my thought process when I came home because of my tooth, which I got that partially taken care of. I was under the impression that I could go to the mentor class on this Thursday at the Richmond terminal at 8 o'clock. But what ended up happening was the Richmond terminal discontinued their mentor class, which that sucks. I mean, that just threw my plans all off because I was under the impression that I would be able to come out because they're gonna let me come back as a mentor earlier because I mean my 30 days was up in like 3 days, so they're gonna let me come back. But what happened was with that mentor class being discontinued at that terminal, it kind of throws it off. Now I'm at the mercy of whatever type of load I get. And it just kind of gets tricky once you get out there because now it's like mentor classes are only offered at specific terminals on specific days at specific times. So when you're trying to plan around that, it's not always easy because you may run out of hours, you may run into traffic breakdowns, a shipper too long, receiver too long. So what I'm trying to do now is I've already talked to my driver leader, which my driver leader gave me the green light because he told me straight up, he said, I trust you. You know, I got a great utilization score. I'm a gold. I just got moved up to gold, so that's a plus. One more step away from platinum. He said as a mentor, I should be able to close that distance real quick. My risk analysis is going to be a -2 after next week. I got some stuff that's going to fall off. -2, which for those who don't understand what risk analysis is for Swift, is basically how dangerous are you behind the wheel. A higher score is worse. So I'm like a driver license type stuff. So as a -2, that's very good. So with that, my status and all that being that, he trusts me enough to allow me to try to initiate this plan that I'm trying to do. So the plan is, we have a customer in Stewart's Draft, Virginia, which is about 2 hours from me, 2 maybe 3 hours, a Hershey. Normally they have preloaded and dropping hook loads coming out of there going straight to Ogden, Utah. Normally they come out Thursdays or Fridays. So I'm going to try to get one of those loads for the end of the week. And they give you about 4 or 5 days to get it there. Take my time, get it there, get it delivered by next Tuesday to Ogden, Utah, which is in time to get it on my pay period. Nice little check. And then go to the West Valley terminal, and then for maybe like a day and a half, maybe do some type of local work. Maybe like if some guys are coming in with T-calls on loads that don't deliver for another couple of days, it's only 20 miles away, maybe I can do a couple of those as a favor or something like that, or move some trailers around or something like that until that Thursday to where I'm able to do the mentor class there, and then hopefully leave out with a student Thursday afternoon or Friday morning. That's going to be the plan. Is it going to work out exactly like this? Maybe not, but I'm going to try to get it as close to that as I can. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, I want to be a mentor. So, it's just, it doesn't make sense for me to do anything but be a mentor. Like, the money that I make as a solo driver, OTR, I could make at home running out of the port. I'm just be 100. So, it just doesn't even make sense to be out there with that type of pay cut. It was okay for the first couple of 3.5 to 4 weeks because I knew it was a means to an end. But once I'm eligible, now I'm leaving money on the table, so we ain't even gonna do that. But so that's the update. Purpose of this video, I went up to the terminal today on my day off because I had some drive cam footage that I had to review and be on the phone with my driver leader in West Valley when we reviewed it. And man, I ain't gonna lie, man, like, I admit that it's some things that I can do better. Absolutely, but them drive cams can be it's just so because they only get the first 15 seconds, and then I think it's the first 15 and the last 15. So maybe 30 seconds of footage, and it's just it doesn't really let them understand in the office what exactly is going on. I had a lot of them that were following. All of them were following distance and braking. And every time, I think it was, except for maybe one time, which it was just a situation where I was driving in the snow, and we all were just driving slow, but we were close. But we were doing like 15 miles an hour, so it was like, I wouldn't need that much distance to stop, but I guess that's still not an excuse, so that's still on me. Again, taking responsibility for what happened. I didn't get in any trouble for any of this stuff. But a lot of these coachings or drive cam events where I was going at the posted speed limit or beneath, because sometimes it's 70 and I can only do 65, and some idiot in a four-wheeler gets on the interstate or turns onto the highway, because you know highways, you got people who turn on and start from 0 miles per hour. And all I would do is I wouldn't slam on my brakes because I'm 40,000 pounds, so that wouldn't work. I'm not going to burn my brakes up. I would just gradually slow down, because these idiots don't know how to speed up or use the acceleration lane properly. So I would get to a point where like they're going slow and here I come, but I'm slowing down, but now I'm this close. Still slowing down as they're speeding up, but I was close enough for the camera to catch it. So now it's too close. Basically, then it becomes a critical event. I get it. Like I said, I support it 100%. It's supposed to make me a better driver. But if I were to say anything to Swift, I would say just try to understand the entire situation. These cameras are only giving you a very small window of what's really going on. You know, and I don't think the people in the office who have driven trucks before truly understand everything that's going on. If it's snow on the ground, if it's just a whole lot of stuff that goes in. Because if I slam on my brakes, it's going to set the camera off anyways. Because a lot of these idiots are cutting us off. They're cutting us off. They're merging on. They're slowing down. And we got no choice. So, I mean, like I said, I didn't get in any trouble, so I'm not upset. But I'm just like, for my rookies, you come into these companies with these cameras, they can either make you or bury you. And Swift, for those people who don't know, Swift is really starting to buckle down on safety. I think it's the night people coming in, because I know it's a lot of heads that are rolling at the top of the food chain. A lot of policies being implemented. At the same time, a lot of raises being given. I'll give you guys a little bit more information on my mentoring raise when that happens. But I kind of know what it is now, but I want to wait until I actually do the mentor class so I can give you the full thing. So look out for that video if anybody is watching this and is interested in the training and mentoring process at Swift. I'll do that video at a later time. But if you're coming to this company, man, just Swift ain't taking no bum drivers no more. So all those jokes about Swift this and Swift that, like, it ain't like 3 years ago or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't just coming to Swift with any old type of record anymore. You're not just coming to Swift and getting away with any little thing anymore. They buckling down. And it's for a good reason. You know, I'm not saying that to say that they shouldn't. I'm just saying for those drivers coming on, you ain't coming to know. I think, in my honest opinion, in another 2 to 3 years, people are going to look at Swift a lot differently than they look at them now. And I think that's because of the night leadership coming in. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's a good or a bad thing, I would like to say that's good. But with that, it's going to come some policies that I'm sure is going to make it a little bit stricter for the drivers. But I guess, again, that's a good thing. You know, they're definitely, with the change in pay, they're definitely looking for better quality mentors and better quality students. You know, the students are getting a raise, the mentors are getting a raise. Just it seems like the entire company side as a whole is getting a raise. And there's even a rumor that, and I don't know how true this is, I'm just going off of rumors now. I mean, y'all know how I feel about rumors, but I'm going to put it out there for the content basis of it. There's a rumor that Swift is trying to push out lease operator trainers because they're not fully training their students the way company drivers are, because they're trying to get more, you know what I'm saying, they got that truck note. I think that's false, because I was a mentor as a lease operator, and I trained my students damn good. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was company, I trained him just as good. My man Will, last time I talked to him, he was platinum, doing his thing. So it's not hard, people. You only need 2,200 miles a week, average, to be platinum. On-time delivery, no accidents. That's easy, man. Swift got the freight for it. You know what I mean? Oh, that's my mustache. Swift got the freight for it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so that's what happened today, that drive cam. I was a little frustrated because it was just like, really? Like, what else do you want me to do? But then the more I sat down, I thought about it. You know what? I'm going to try to change the way I drive, because I'm going to try to, if I see that car coming, I guess just slow down. Even though, to be honest, sometimes slowing down is so hard because you got traffic behind you. You don't want to throw your brakes on and you got somebody behind you. I mean, they tell you to control all the traffic around you. That's almost impossible sometimes. So, you know, I don't know, man. That was a different situation. This was the first time that I ever had been pulled in the office for some drive cam footage. And I had cameras at Trans Am. I had cameras at Abilene. And I've been with Swift now off and on for a year and some change. And I've had cameras. When I was in the port, there was no cameras. Trucks was too damn old. I don't think they had a plug-in for a camera. Them old-ass trucks. But anyways, so that's just a little update, what's going on, what happened. Hopefully my plan is executed to perfection, to where I can get this Hershey load, get over to West Valley, do some local work, and then get the mentor class, get a student, and start getting this mentor money, and start, you know, continue on with the plan. I got a plan. I'm not going to fully disclose what my plan is, because I'm all about action. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just talk. I want to show you guys and let you see what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's what it is. I got a couple of videos I'm going to put out probably in the next 2 or 3 days, where I'm going to have my refrigerator, going to have my smoothie. I'm going to show you some of the things that I'm going to be eating once I go back on the truck. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I don't want to put a title on it, but I am going to be eating healthier than I already was, and I'm going to switch it all the way to just fruits, vegetables, and seafood. And I don't know what that's called. It's just me trying to eat healthier. So I'm going to show videos on that. I'm going to try to start posting more on Truckers Getting Fit, Not Fat, because apparently some people don't think that I care about that stuff anymore, which is 100% false. It's just that I haven't been in there. That's just what it was, you know what I mean? So I really haven't been doing a lot of exercise outside because of the cold, and I just had to get back adjusted to being OTR. So no excuses. It's just, that's what it is. So, but besides that, as always, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, truck, and I'm gone.